It's no secret that the United States has the best fintech ecosystem in the world, with the United Kingdom and Singapore trailing closely behind. Their winning combination of available talent, healthy competition, enabling regulations, and financial stability gives them an edge that's hard to beat. But while these countries are currently considered the best places in the world to launch or base a fintech business, this may not be the case in the future. A group of rising stars that are making huge progress in developing their fintech ecosystems and changing the game for companies in the industry. They may not be the world leaders just yet, but are most definitely stepping up. Jumping right in, we have India first. India has seen explosive growth in fintech over the past 5 years, and it shows no signs of slowing. Its fintech sector is expected to reach a valuation of between 150 and 160 billion US dollars by 2025, a value creation opportunity of $100 billion. The country's success is based on 4 key factors: strong prospective demand, an enabling regulatory environment, high availability of tech talent, and a robust investment ecosystem. India now has 11 fintech unicorns, which we have listed in the description for you to see. Secondly is Brazil. The second largest fintech hub in Latin America, Brazil is home to almost 380 fintech companies. The Central Bank of Brazil is supportive of boosting market competition and increasing financial education, and began its implementation of open banking in February 2021. Fintech companies also have opportunities in the form of a large, underserved populations and high technology usage, coupled with a younger population, as the country's average age is just 32. Fintech unicorns in Brazil include neobanks like Nubank and C6 Bank, and companies more focused on payment solutions, such as eBanks and Stone. Luxembourg is third. It may be small, but some of the world's largest e-payment and e-commerce companies, such as PayPal, Alipay, and Amazon, have made Luxembourg their European hub. Considered a gateway to the EU for international fintechs, Luxembourg is renowned for its innovative and fintech-friendly regulatory environment. Luxembourg's favorable tax laws makes it a hub for private investment, potentially boosting its appeal to future unicorns. The country also offers a range of public and private funding to assist fintech companies at all stages of their development, including the Luxembourg Future Fund, the Luxembourg Business Angels Network, and the Digital Tech Fund. Fourth, we have Norway. Tipped to become one of the first countries in the world to go cashless within the next decade, unsurprisingly, Norway has a thriving fintech sector with a strong focus on mobile payment solutions and online banking. The country's government is highly engaged in supporting the growth of fintech. In 2019, its Ministry of Finance launched a regulatory sandbox, giving companies a fast, low-cost, and risk-free way to trial products, services, and technologies, and boost adoption. Norway is also renowned for its high standard of living and public education, bolstering its supply of available tech talent. It doesn't yet have any fintech unicorns, but mobile payment provider Vipps is one to watch for the future. Fifth, we have Latin America's largest fintech hub, Mexico, just ahead of Brazil with more than 440 startups. Similarly to Brazil, Mexico offers fintech companies significant opportunities in terms of its low penetration of financial services, good internet access, and young consumer base. Legislation has also been introduced in Mexico to promote and drive fintech development. The 2018 fintech law and its subsequent secondary provisions cover areas such as open banking standards, cryptocurrency, and the Modela Novedosa, or the regulatory sandbox. Sixth, we have Malta. The Maltese government has its sights firmly set on making the country a destination of choice for crypto and blockchain providers. In 2018, the Malta Financial Services Authority approved 3 new laws to regulate cryptocurrency and blockchain solutions, and in 2019, the MFSA rolled out the country's fintech strategy, which aims to establish Malta as an international fintech hub. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, and BitPay, a digital currency exchange, moved their headquarters to Malta shortly after the new regulations were announced, which is very promising for Malta. Seventh, the United Arab Emirates. The UAE is currently home to almost half of the Middle East and North Africa region's fintech companies, making it the largest fintech hub in the area. In 2020, the UAE Central Bank announced a new fintech office, which aims to position the nation as a leading regional and global fintech hub. The Middle East is experiencing exponential growth in its fintech industry due to a high number of unbanked or underbanked people who largely rely on cash coupled with a substantial population of young consumers. Promising fintechs from the country include Bayazat, which is insurance and HR software, peer-to-peer lending platform Beehive, and banking API Dappy. Coming in 8th, we have Malaysia. Malaysia also offers significant opportunities to fintech companies as a result of its relatively large unbanked and underbanked population. Alongside high rates of smartphone penetration, digital payments and mobile wallet companies currently make up around 40% of the country's fintech sector. In 2016, the Central Bank of Malaysia, Bank Negara Malaysia, introduced the Financial Technology Enabler Group to enhance innovation and improve access to financial services. Part of the bank's provisions include a regulatory sandbox to allow fintech companies to test and deploy products and services in a controlled environment. In 9th, we have South Africa. Funding for African fintech companies grew by 51% in 2020. South Africa led the way with $112 million in investment, prompting some to hail it as fintech's next big hub. Around a third of the country's population currently use a smartphone, and 94% of individuals have regular access to the internet. Combined with a large number of unbanked or underbanked population, the country offers great potential for fintech providers. Companies disrupting the financial sectors in South Africa include Bank Zero, the country's newest bank, Mama Money, an international money transfer service, and Lulu Lend, an SME funding provider. Lastly, we have Argentina. Fintech is growing rapidly in Argentina. Since 2018, the number of fintech companies has more than doubled, increasing from 133 to 268 by 2020, according to Statistica. And we are sure when the new stats come out, it will show continued growth. And although bank account penetration is high in Argentina at around 80%, usage remains low, presenting an opportunity for fintechs to shape the market and increase financial inclusion. The Argentinian Chamber of Fintech was launched in 2017 to support the transformation of financial services in the country. Its aim is to turn Argentina into a hub for innovation and financial inclusion, and has allowed for some great up-and-coming Argentinian fintechs. While the United States may currently be unrivaled as the best fintech ecosystem in the world, it now feels like only a matter of time before another country poses a threat to its dominance. The countries in the list are placing significant emphasis on building their fintech ecosystems and developing their economies. Their unique blend of fintech-friendly regulations, strong talent pools, and untapped markets is what makes these locations an interesting proposition for fintech businesses at all stages of development. Which country would you invest in? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so not to miss out on more.